Hello and welcome to On The Bench LFC. In today's video, have Liverpool completed a move for a centre-back? Rhian Brewster could leave Liverpool in the summer. Let's break down those Malcom rumours, and to round off the show, we have got some injury updates for the Brighton match as well. If that all interests you, then stick around for the rest of the video. So firstly, as always, thank you for joining me. If you are a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy keeping up to date with transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tick the little bell notification next to it so you don't miss out on any breaking transfer deals in the near future. Also, if you're enjoying the updates, don't forget to leave me a thumbs up on the video. Let's get straight down to business today. Firstly, let's start with the injury update. So, Jurgen Klopp has spoke about Lallana being as fit as possible. For the Brighton game, we could see Lallana get some minutes, which comes at a very good time for Liverpool, considering there is an update with Sadio Mane. Sadio Mane looks like he could miss this game against Brighton. It's not the same injury. Jurgen Klopp says it is a fresh injury concern. Klopp's exact words was, he says, "We shall see on the chances of Sadio Mane playing against Brighton," but also went on to say that this is not the same injury, it is a fresh concern. Now with Lallana, he did say that the perfect thing for now would be to start with minutes. So that to me sounds like Lallana is in contention to start against Brighton. He says he's trained normally for the last week or so. So that's good news on Lallana, but not great news when it comes to Mane. Similar sort of situation that we had before, but with Mane, again, I'm pretty sure that all of us would say, keep him wrapped up in cotton wool, Klopp. We need him for the Champions League final. Brighton is a very important game as well. In the words of Mo Salah, it is another final, but if Mane's not fit enough to play in that game, don't play him, don't risk him. So that's your injury update to begin with. Also, at this point, while we are talking about injuries, I've noticed a few comments on my videos from people that don't normally watch my videos, that are new to the channel, that have said about my voice. My voice is like this at the moment because I'm recovering from being ill, okay? So my voice isn't always this shit, basically, all right? So bear with me. For anyone that says that they can't bear listening to my videos because of my voice, it's because I'm recovering from a throat infection. Simple as that. If you just don't like my voice in general, then you don't have to watch the videos. All right, moving on. So let's break down these Malcom rumours because it's highly requested. People saying, Daz, we've been linked with Malcom. What's your views on it? So I have done some digging recently, and the reason I haven't done a video up until now was because I felt like these Malcom rumours were being brought back round from rumours that was coming up early on in the year. And to be completely honest with you, I feel like I was kind of correct with the situation. It doesn't mean that Malcom is not a transfer target for the summer. So I'm going to throw that one out there first. But all that I can really see recently is that the Reds have identified Malcom, the 40 million rated Malcom, as a target for the summer. But it goes on to say that Liverpool have basically just had their names thrown into the long list of interested clubs. So far, they say that the interested clubs are Manchester United, Tottenham and Arsenal, and now they're adding Liverpool to that list. So again, as far as evidence goes, if we're going to break this one down, I think they're just adding Liverpool to the list of clubs to try and up his value probably for the summer. But it doesn't mean that he is not a target for Liverpool. Liverpool are looking for backup wingers for Mo Salah, Sadio Mane in the summer. So make of that what you want, guys. And let me know in the comment section down below. Is Malcom a player that you would like to see come into Liverpool? He's definitely a very good player. 40 million rated, but would he go for that in the summer? I think if they're already trying to up his value, I think we see him go for quite a bit more than that maybe. But again, you know, as requested, for me to break this down, there's not much to go off as yet, but the window's not open just yet. So stick around on that one. Because you guys have asked me to keep an eye on it, I will for you, okay? Moving on to the next report. Don't forget, we have got a centre-back that is being linked with Liverpool and a summer move, and I will get to that straight after this. Rhian Brewster is considering a move to Germany in the summer. Now, some of you guys may have seen this already, but I'm going to break this down a little bit because a lot of you guys are asking me what I make of this. Now, to really go into my views with this, I said I had already said on my channel back a little while ago about Jurgen Klopp wasn't really looking for a striker in the summer because he highly rated Brewster and was looking to give him more of a run out in pre-season and then to bring him into the first team more next year. So I thought that was good because I rate Brewster. I don't know whether he's first team ready yet because next year I want to see Liverpool really take the next step to compete for the Premier League as well as the Champions League and to have good cup runs. Now, those cup games, you could see Brewster get more game time and other youth players as well. But Brewster is yet to sign a professional contract at Liverpool since turning 18. So obviously with that being a major factor, Brewster's obviously umming and ahhing about whether to sign that professional contract at Liverpool or now his head is being turned apparently to the Bundesliga. But also what I've found since digging into this a bit more is also that there are London-based clubs that are looking at him. Now, obviously, because of where he's from, obviously he is from London, that may have a bit of a sway on him as well because it says that Tottenham have been monitoring his situation. Liverpool did get him from the Chelsea youth system a few years ago. Now, apparently Chelsea monitoring the situation as well. Would he go back to Chelsea? Probably not, but it may be a factor of him moving back to London if he was decide not to stick at Liverpool. Now, I hope that Liverpool can resolve this matter because I would like to see Brewster stay at Liverpool. Klopp does rate Brewster, but can Klopp really guarantee Brewster first team football? We've got Divock Origi to come back off loan. I don't know what your guys' views are on him. Do we keep him? Do we sell him in the summer? Do we loan him back out? That's another video entirely to do there. But if Brewster was to leave in the summer, then this could change Klopp and Liverpool's transfer strategy when it comes to bringing in another striker. So, you know, there was links with Timo Werner obviously coming to Liverpool, and there were other strikers as well thrown into the equation with Liverpool, but all those reports were kind of rubbish with the fact that Klopp was looking to bring Brewster into the fold next year, and I genuinely believed those reports that Brewster was going to be given more game time. But this would throw a spanner in the works and would surely mean that Klopp would look to either give Origi another chance. Maybe it could change Klopp's opinion on whether Daniel Sturridge comes back to Liverpool to play more or what. But let me know in the comment section down below what you would do with this situation. If Brewster was to move on from Liverpool, would you give Sturridge more of a chance at Liverpool? Would you bring Origi back and keep him? What would you do? Or would you go into the transfer market and go out there and sign a world-class striker to help compete with Firmino for that first team spot, you know? I know where my head is at with it, but I'll discuss that in the comment section with you guys down below. And we can also do a video on that once we find out a bit more on what Brewster's going to be doing as we find out more on this. But yeah, the update with Brewster, guys, is that he's considering moving either to the Bundesliga or he may be tempted to obviously move to a London-based club as well, is what I've found digging into this one. Moving on to the big story, which is, have Liverpool agreed a deal to bring a centre-back into our club in the summer? Now, it is a loan deal, and we have got a Barcelona subscriber on the channel that has given us some good info on this player. He did come to me and say to me about it and said, he said we probably wouldn't have heard about this and probably won't hear about it for about a week, but he had seen about this, obviously supporting Barcelona. Now, I was told about this, but I didn't know how true it was. But as the days are going on, more and more reports are coming out. Now, I've got this for you guys, right? Liverpool have reportedly agreed a season-long loan move for the Barcelona centre-back, Yerry Mina. Now, if you guys don't know who this player is, he's a 23-year-old Colombian that he did join Barcelona for 12 million in January. Now, apparently it wasn't the manager that wanted to sign him. So the manager's not really interested in this player at all. Wants to loan him out. At 23 years old, he's not exactly a young centre-back. Wants to be kind of loaned out to see how he progress and things like that. He's probably looking to sign for a club that will take him. Now, a lot of people that don't know about him might be like, oh God, is he good enough? Now, there's an interesting piece here from a Colombian football expert that says that I haven't seen a player like him for many, many years in terms of his physicality and the way he bullies the opposition. Good to hear. He's 6'5", and he's been capped by the Colombia national team 10 times, but he's highly sought after, and apparently is going to be playing for them in the World Cup this summer. So As well, it goes on to say that he's a very upbeat kind of person. He dances around a lot and he lifts people up in the dressing room, but he's also a very fierce competitor. So, alongside Van Dijk, he's very good in the air, very good with the ball at his feet, and he's very aggressive. So he sounds like the sort of player that could do a job for Liverpool. Would he be better than what we've got already? Obviously, at the moment, we don't know. Until we got him in the door and saw how he could cope in the Premier League, we don't know. But he's definitely physical enough. On my channels, we've been speaking a lot recently about Liverpool need to get some more physical players in the team. And it's also good to see a defensive player linked with Liverpool, not all these attacking flair players. We want to see more defensive players. Now, of course, a loan move isn't the best, but if this loan move was true and he was to be loaned at Liverpool for a year, maybe at the end of that loan, it was with the idea of signing him on a permanent. As it stands, there's not loads concrete about this, but the fact of the matter is, it is, from what I've found digging into it, it doesn't look like he was a big signing from the manager. So I quite believe that he will be leaving Barcelona in the summer. Will it be to Liverpool? I'm not too sure yet. But the Barcelona subscriber as well also said that we would be getting a really good player there. And also that he heard about this as well, about him moving to Liverpool, and said that he highly rates him himself and thinks that if we was to land this player, that it would be very good for us. So let me know what you think of that, guys. For those of you that are saying we need to get more defensive-minded players in the summer, would this be a good move for us? I think it's good to finally see us linked with more defenders. Is he someone that will light up all the media papers at the moment? No, but if Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool have made him a target and think that he would do the job at us, then surely we need to trust what the manager thinks. So far since Klopp's been in, obviously he's made some signings that people have questioned and they've come good. I mean, look at Robertson, for instance, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, Mo Salah even. People were questioning those transfers, and look at how they've changed people's opinions of them. This could be another player like that. Obviously, being a loan deal, it's nothing that we're going to be shouting about from the rooftops at the moment, but if it was with the view of being a permanent, I think that this could come good in the future. Let me know in the comment section down below what you make of it. So, that about rounds today's show off, guys. As always, if you are a Liverpool supporter and you enjoy keeping up to date with transfer rumours, gossip and done deals, hit the subscribe button now and tick the little bell notification next to it so you don't miss out on any breaking transfer news in the near future. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up on the video if you've enjoyed the updates. I've been on the bench, LFC. You've all been legends. I will see you in the next one.